This is why I appreciate the internet, because this Rhodes Scholar has basically concluded that this card, basically why we got the 6.5, you can see all the whitening. Like, it is just horribly, it's almost like I left it out in the sunlight, honestly. It's just really badly faded, terrible whitening. So we're going to stick this under the microscope and kind of take a closer look real quick. So let's start off by looking at all these corners here, and you can see with my sassy pointer here all of the just horrid whitening. And I do apologize, it is a little blown out because of my lights, but you can see how actually there is a little bit of whitening in that corner there for real. The centering is just awful. There's like, I don't know, like a whole inch of yellow in that bottom. Look how bad that bottom corner is, even though I left a little smudge there. This upper corner is especially bad. Look at that. Looks like it was hacked up by a caveman with an X-Acto. And of course, we got to point out the length. And right here is where Tag claims that they saw some kind of an ink issue. I mean, that little black spot there, very clearly but clearly an ink spot right there. Now, I'll be the first to admit the art here isn't the most beautiful. So let's take a look at the art up close and personal. So let's take a look at these corners. There is actually a couple little white spots there that are really hard to see with the naked eye. I didn't even see them in the other magnification until we really got this close. And funny enough, we got no imperfections on the edges, so that's not even something Tag picked up. This is just something we can see in the magnification here. So really interesting what we're able to pick up here that even Tag didn't with their AI system. Very, very interesting. I'd be curious to find one of these in a 10 and see what it looks like. But as we go along the bottom edge here, you can see there actually is. I take it back. I think that's a shadow from the cage, because the more I look at that, the bottom corner there's a little tiny something something. But again, a lot of that just has to do with it being old paper and being up close and personal. And the lines of the ink here. Now I will say, I'll be the first to admit, especially in these vintage cards, the printing is nowhere near as good as it is nowadays. But you also got to remember, this is was printed 25 years ago. They were produced very cheaply, very quickly, but all the text actually looks really good, especially once you get up close and personal. Let's take a look at the back here. I am going to be looking for distortion in the card, some kind of wrinkling in the card itself, and I really don't see it. That's the one argument I have with Tag overall, at least with my grade here, is I don't see the imperfection on the card that they claim they saw. But only time will tell. We'll resubmit this to Beckett. Let me know what you guys think it's going to get, especially now that we're up close and personal like this, because we don't generally get this up close and personal with cards like this. So let me know in the comments as always, and we'll be back with another microscope video coming up shortly.